So today is Drake and Maddie's wedding. I know Maddie because she is one of the coaches of my old studio down in Bloomington. At the time that I was down there, she was on one of the older teams and then she switched to being one of the coaches. And Drake was also on one of the older teams, and so I know both of them through clogging. And so today's their wedding and I'm super excited. Okay, so tried on my outfit because the wedding's a ways away, so ignore the mess, by the way. It's a disaster in here because I'm trying to get ready, but the wedding is a ways away, so I'm taking clothes to change into before I get there. But I have heels, just black heels, and then this skirt is from my high school graduation open house, and then this shirt I've had for a while. I wear it to fancy stuff spontaneously. I don't know, it keeps on coming in handy. I've worn it at school, I've worn it for a bunch of different things. So yeah, I really like it because it has the big bow on the front and it kind of dips in the back. So yeah, I'm excited. My theme for the day is purple. Okay guys, so I did my mom's hair and now I'm back and ready to do my makeup. So the first thing that I'm going to do is apply the Thank Me Later Mattifying Face Primer by Elizabeth Mott. It does such a good job. I love it. But the foundation that I'm using is the new Revolution Conceal and Hydrate foundation. I have a video on this that I will link down below. I usually apply it with my Morphe M439 brush just because it's very easy, but I think I might apply it with my beauty blender today just so that I can take it a little bit slower and get a perfect texture with it. Okay. Very full coverage. So now I'm going to go in, if I can find the cap, with a concealer, and this is going to brighten up my under eye area. This is the Tarte Shape Tape in the color Fair Neutral. Okay, so now that I did that, I'm going to do my cream contour. This is the NYX Wonder Stick. I love this. I apply it, sometimes I draw it on, but today I'm going to apply it to my actual brush. This is the Real Techniques sculpting brush, that's what it's called, sculpting brush. And if I get too much, then I can just take this sponge and kind of go over it and it picks up any extra. Okay, so you can see it's subtle, but it's there. Next, we have to set my face, which this is a very moisturizing foundation, so it takes a lot to set your face. But I have two powders. I have the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in translucent, and then I also have the Rimmel London Stay Matte Powder, also in translucent. So this is for baking, this is for setting. Feels so weird when you do this too. Like it feels like so packed on. Okay, and then I do my chin because I touch my chin all the time. I also mess with my forehead a lot, but my forehead's very difficult, and so I don't typically bake it. I typically pick up powder and then get some of it off and just press. Now I'm going to take my setting powder and go ahead and set my face. Next, I'm gonna take some bronzer. I use the cheapest bronzer ever. I have expensive kinds, but I always reach for my Wet n Wild $2 bronzer. It does such a good job. I get it in the lighter color because obviously I should. Next is blush. I'm using my Becca Mineral Blush in the color, I think Songbird. Yes, Songbird. Love this color. It's very orangey, peachy. I really, really love peach colors, especially when you have blue eyes. It looks really good. So mineral blushes, you like barely touch them and you can easily make yourself look like a clown. So you really have to be careful. Next is highlighter, which is my favorite part. I'm using the Ofra highlighter. This is Star Island. Love this color. It is so good. Now it's finally time for the fun part, which is eyeshadow. I'm using my Smashbox palette today. It's from the Art Love Color series, if you want to call that, or line, and it's the Masterclass photo eyeshadow. So it's a book and it's got a whole bunch of stuff in here. It's got some blushes. Let me raise these. They have like plastic covers on them, but there you can actually see the colors, but then these have labels on them. So like there's a cheek, there's a cheek, there's a cheek, there's a cheek, there's like a highlight, there's a highlight. They have different stuff in here, and then the rest is eyeshadow. I really, really love this. I wish I could use it more, but it's a really good thing to have in your collection because these colors are very, very pigmented. They'll last me probably my whole life, and it has every color almost that you would ever need for something. So the colors that I'm using are obviously the ones over here. This whole strip right here is what's going to probably get used. For my crease, this is a dark matte gray. I'm going to do some of the color Breeze. This is the lightest purple in this palette, and that's going to go on my lid. Okay, so now I have the dark gray and then the really light purple on my lids. I'm going to take some of the color Celestial. Here, I'm going to show you because I don't know how to best explain. So I went in first with this color. This is the Breeze color. And now I'm going to go in with Celestial, which is a super shimmery light. It's like the shimmery version of the light color that I just did. I'm going to go in with, let me see, Orchid. This is a matte dark purple color. It's the one right here. Okay, this is actually going pretty well. Now I'm gonna take some Eggplant, which is the color that you saw in between Celestial and Orchid. It's like the sparkly version of Orchid, and I'm gonna put it underneath my eye. And now I'm going to take some of my Ofra highlighter and put it on that big fluffy brush that has not had anything on it yet, and I'm going to put that in my inside corner here. Now that's done, which means that all of the powder on my face is applied. So now I'm going to apply my setting spray. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter. I get it in the travel size because I don't use it super often, so there's not really a reason to spend all the money on the big size. But I apply it right after I get all the powder on because that's what I really want set here. I want that broken down and set and all that. So here we go. All that looks good. So now I'm finally gonna get some eyebrows, and I'm using the Sugar Arch Arrival Brow Definer in the color Taupe Tom. Next is mascara. Okay, so I'm using the Thrive Cosmetics mascara. I just reviewed this yesterday. Okay, mascara is done. Top and bottom lashes are looking pretty good. Very, very long. Okay, so I might come back later and put on lipstick, I don't know, but this is my face for now. I really like how it turned out. Yeah, I'm digging it. Now let's go do hair. I decided that I'm not gonna record me doing hair. It's literally just me curling it. It's not that exciting. I'll be back to show you the final result. Okay, here is the final look. My hair's been curled, everything's ready to go. The only thing that I'm not wearing right now is the lipstick, which is the NYX Lip Lingerie in the color Ruffled Trim. You'll see it here in a moment. But then we got in the car and we headed down there. It was about 3-ish hours to get to the wedding. Okay, so that is it for this video. Thank you so much for getting ready with me. Make sure to like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, leave me a comment, and I will see you in my next video.